What's up, y'all? Welcome to episode 3 of Deep Dive Dialogues. As you can see, we finally in person with it.
Right.
We in person together. I'm Maya.
I'm Cece.
And we hope you enjoy this video.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get to the video. I was trying to pop something. When I was in high school, I was in a friend group. So coming into college, I'm thinking that I need to be in a friend group. And not thinking, let me just, spread my energy everywhere. And I had to learn. College is always just about meeting and just understanding different people. And
it's about connections as well.
Right, connections and networking. Like, you don't have to always be with the same group of people.
You really don't.
And you shouldn't, because that wouldn't be a good college experience if you're just stuck with the same group of people.
And always trust your gut.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of people overlook how they really feel or the feeling that they get in their stomach when they're with somebody. That feeling always be right.
That intuition.
That discernment, it be right.
That intuition is real. Like, you have to just learn to trust yourself. And it's hard when you going into this space where you, like me personally, when I first got dropped off at college, I said, what the fuck do I do now? Right. I was in my dorm. I'm used to parental figure.
That's guiding
me. But like, once you get to school, it's like, it ain't none of that. You do what you want. And you have to take what you learned previously and go from there. But it's all a learning lesson, especially when it comes to friendships, because you really don't know people, especially people you just met in school.
You're gonna meet people that flow with the wind, or people that always want to be outside, and that may have been you your freshman year, your sophomore year. Yeah. But as you slowly grow out of that, you kind of have to let those people go. If you let that person go, you're allowing yourself to walk into the space that will help you become the person that you want to be.
Right, definitely. Peer pressure is real. And no, I'm not saying do this crack. Like, no, but for real though, it's like the subtle things. Like, okay, your friends that you've been cool with all your freshman year, they want to go to this party. You got a paper due. You kind of want to go to the party because you want to have a good time with your friends. You don't want to feel left out. You don't want to look at people's story and it seem like it's lit. But you got a paper due, but you decide to go to the party. Like, that's peer pressure.
That's FOMO.
Yeah, that's fear of missing out. And it's like subtle. It's like, I could do this and come back. But you got to stand your ground on who you are.
You really do.
And learn yourself.
And that's literally learning yourself and knowing who you are, because once you know who you are, can't nobody take that away from you. Also, as you navigate through school, you're figuring out who you are.
Right.
And you don't always have to be so hard on yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people have imposter syndrome, and if it's for you, it's gonna happen. If it's not for you, it's never gonna happen.
Exactly. You just gotta get to a certain perspective of gratitude. Like, I feel like that's what I'm learning now, and I wish I would have had my freshman and sophomore year, just being grateful. I'm grateful that I'm even in college. You know how many people don't go to college? Think about it. You know how many people didn't wake up this morning, are not able to get all the money and all the funds and supplies they need to even move in? You have to learn how to be grateful. Yeah, that may not be the right choice for you because everybody is different, but be grateful for the journey and that the fact that you are making your way towards it.
Always appreciate the journey.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be easy.
It's not gonna be easy, and everyone has different paths. Your path don't have to look like anybody else's.
Right.
Because that's what makes you unique.
Exactly.
That's what makes you you. So don't compare yourself.
Everything that glitter isn't gold. You may see the big friend group. All them bitches fake. All them hoes fake.
Fake.
Not trying to be negative, but be grateful that I'd rather have 1-2 solid friends than a big friend group of fake people. Be grateful for what you have. It's not always about quantity, it's about quality. Quality.
You hear that? It's hard to find that one person that is wow, I'm supposed to be friends with her. I feel the good energy. I feel her being genuine, or him. Thanks. And this nigga just threw up.
I won't try to throw. I'm sorry, that shit was funny. Go ahead, my bad.
You are who you hang around.
Yeah.
So if you hang around bums, Bookie, you're a bum. Literally, you're a bum. You need to hang around people that are gonna be able to, you know, be your connections in the future.
Yeah.
And everyone's just having that drive to do something in this life.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy.
Right.
And you don't want to be the one out of the group that, you know, you're not really doing nothing with your life.
Yeah. Being in school, it's just so much. You have to go to class. You have to do your work. You have to talk to your friends. If you have a job, you have to go to your job. You have to, well, you don't have to, but you want to party. You might like some boys. You might like some girls. So it's like, it's just so much. And you just have to figure out a way to navigate it. Like, it can be stressful at first, but eventually you have to realize, what are my priorities? Is my priorities get drunk going out, or is my priorities get some good grades and graduate? If you stay on top of your priorities and go out, because me personally, that's what I do. I've been on Dean's List the whole time I've been in school, but I be outside every now and then. Yeah. So it, like, you just have to have a balance, and that balance will help you when you get older.
It sure will. The devil's playground is an idle mind, but what that means is that when you have so much free time on your hands, you're gonna call that nigga. I like it.
No, but that's real shit.
You're gonna call that shorty. You're gonna go to that party. You're gonna do stuff that is like distracting your mind and not feeding your focus. So that's why in school it's good to be in clubs. It's good to go to the library and do your homework. It's good to go home sometimes and be grounded and see your family, see your loved ones, see your why. When you're just not doing nothing, that's when the distractions come into play.
Definitely involvement, and that's one thing I wish I would have did, was get more involved.
That's how you make connections.
That's literally how you make connections. That's literally how you meet people, which I'm grateful for my experience. I feel like I've met who I was supposed to meet just off the strength of being there. But I really, like, get involved, bro. Like, just put yourself out there. Like, I know me personally coming into college, I was very insecure. Like, I didn't know who I was. I didn't understand myself. I was always comparing myself.
Really?
Yeah. It was rough. And that's why I was such in a bubble. I've always been a very outspoken person, but I felt like at a certain point of my, like, pre-teenage or just teenager, like, I felt like I didn't want to be, like, ridiculed or criticized. But at the same time, I'm so grateful to have that, because now
it made you stronger.
It made me stronger, and now I can be that person that I may have not been. I can be the person. Yeah, I can be confident and be that person. So if you're going into college and you are feeling some type of way, or you may not be as confident, bro, just do it, bro. Just
literally
do it,
just do it.
Just
because
do it.
I feel like that's what's holding a lot of people back. Is it's not like the can I do it, it's just do it.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's not about that. Like, these memories, things that you do during these times are very important for your growth, and just for the memory's sake. Like, dang, remember when I met you and we both was there? Or, you feel what I'm saying?
It's
like,
very vital, because once you walk that stage, it's shit funny.
It's raps. Like,
it's raps. You're
all
in the
you
real
have
world.
Is memories. Yeah. And you want to cherish those memories and have those connections.
Do you want all your memories to be at a club?
Yeah.
Like in your college years, or people, like, connections that you made, people that you met? That's like when you graduate, there's longevity in that aspect.
Nothing about partying is gonna help you in the long run. All you're gonna know how to do is drink and smoke and go outside. That's making the most out of your experience is what will help you when you get out in the real world.
How do you feel about when you graduate school and then you have to go back home to where you grew up?
I think it can be like a culture shock. I know for me personally, like, when I come home for the summer, it's depressing. And I'm not saying I'm depressed, but it's depressing because specifically where I'm from, like, when you feel like you've outgrown somewhere, it's hard to
you feel real stuck.
Yeah, you feel stuck. Like, you feel like stuck and you need to get out. And that's exactly why I'm so glad I went to school, because without school I wouldn't even have the perspective to, like, feel that way, you know? Same with friendships. Like, if you're feeling stuck in a friendship where you stay, in a relationship, in a marriage,
you need to get out.
You're not meant to be there. You're meant to be somewhere else.
Ultimately, time is our thief, and it's always going.
Yeah.
So if you don't make the change, it's kind of like you're getting robbed from being the best version of yourself.
Right.
Depending on where you're from, specifically where me and Cece are from,
Yeah.
I feel like we both can't grow in our hometown.
Yeah.
At the point of where we're at in our life now, obviously as a kid we could, but like now being in our 20s, it's kind of like we have to go venture out and make experiences and meet new people. And the job market back home is shit.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's Amazon and that's it.
FedEx,
goddamn Coca-Cola,
Target.
That's it. Walmart, that's it.
You ain't finna get no career for real.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and it's just about understanding that. Like at first, I felt like it was a bad thing, but now I realize God wouldn't have placed me there if He knew that I could not
handle that.
Mm-hmm. Like I had to be where I'm from so I could get out and be like, damn, like I did that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely makes you appreciate life in a different lens.
Yeah.
Because I feel like back home, me being from like a small town, it's like when I travel to places like New York or like even out the country, it's like, wow, like the world is really your oyster.
Yeah.
And where I'm from is just a tiny piece of that. It makes me want to like do more. It makes me want to go to class. It makes me want to make it. It makes me want to walk that stage and get that degree.
Right.
Because ultimately it's you versus you. Yeah. You are the only person that can ever hold yourself back. Not your friends, not your boyfriend, not your sister, not your brother. But I do feel like the people that you associate yourself with can definitely alter the course of your life. And so that's why I said you need to have people around you that help you be the best version you can be, and not even stop there, but always push you to grow and do better and do more. And see the good in you, and also not be a yes man.
Right.
Or a yes girl.
Yes. That's why I feel like you shouldn't be upset if you're not still cool with your hometown friends when you go to college. Because that means you're getting to a certain point, and it's no disrespect to them or to anyone else, but that means you're elevating to a certain point where them people can't go with you.
Everybody can't go with you.
Everybody can't go with you. And it's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing because you're growing. When you talk to people, when you talk to your hometown friends or just friends in general and you can't relate to them anymore, it's a good thing. Or it just means y'all are growing apart. Y'all have different mindsets. Y'all have different perspectives. Things y'all could talk about when y'all was in high school, you can't talk about now because I'm in college. I got a whole different perspective on life. I got to figure out what the fuck I'm finna eat.
You have a different reality.
Yeah, it's just not there. But it's not a bad thing. Yeah.
But it's kind of like we're literally going in two different paths. Like it's like an intersection.
Yeah.
Isolation is good, yes. But it's not good for an extensive period of time.
Right.
Because we weren't supposed to be alone as humans. We're supposed to have a community. We're supposed to have a village.
Socialize.
We're supposed to socialize. And a lot of people like I meet, they're like, oh, you're so friendly. No, I'm just social.
Right.
Which is a good thing. It's a good trait to have.
Right.
It's okay to talk to people. It's okay to walk down the street and talk to somebody. Because you never know who you're going to meet. You never know where that opportunity is going to come from, or that business transaction, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And ultimately, opportunities sometimes only come once.
Right. Definitely, for sure. You gotta get out of your bubble. And I feel like it's them damn phones. I'm gonna be honest. My mama
Every
was
time.
Right. My mama was right.
It do be the phone.
It is them damn phones. And because people have this false sense of like camaraderie off of social media, or just this false sense of like options, especially dating wise. Like you think because a bitch like your photos, she wants you.
Or because they swipe up on your story, it's like, oh, he want me?
Or you got all these options. Like, no. Like, this is real. Like, you need to live real life.
Make your standards high.
Exactly.
Because you have to know who you are, and you have to become that person.
At the end of the day, like, when it comes to, like, relationship-wise, knowing and meeting somebody in person is just different. Natural. Like, me personally, if you text me on social media, whoever's watching
that
this,
ain't moving.
I'm never gonna take you serious in life. Okay?
Clearly you don't apply no pressure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a man, or I mean, if you want to go up to a nigga, I personally wouldn't do that, but a man coming up to you and be
really?
like,
I feel like that give grown. I feel like that give grown and mature, and you know what you want.
I feel like it would have to be a mutual attraction.
That's true, because
Like,
if you come up to me and you act me out,
like I'm
gonna be irritated, and I'm gonna go hide in the bathroom.
I'm not going to a random nigga that hasn't looked at me the whole night. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it kind of has to be like
we both make
we both kind of mingle to each other, and then we like, okay, what's the word? Like,
so if you out, right?
Yeah.
Like you and your homegirls, we all outside.
Yeah.
And one of your friends don't got nobody. Are you paying for them, or are you gonna just leave them?
I pay for them. I pay for my friend. I'm not gonna embarrass my friend. If I love you, I'm gonna look out for you.
But you know they don't got no money. So it's like now, like every event that we're going out.
So this is like
reoccurring.
Oh no. Like after a certain point, I will help my friends. I will help you. Like just let me know and I will help you. Mm-hmm. But you're not gonna use me. And I feel like at that point,
I'm not your sugar daddy.
Yeah, like I'm help. You need to help 1, 2, 3, 4 times. After that, now you're like, oh, I'm comfortable. Like she always going like, no, you're not finna play me. But I definitely would help out my friend for sure.
For sure, scary. Me too. But I be trying to find like me in like people that I meet that like potentially we could be friends, because it's like I would do stuff like that. Like I would pay for you. Yeah, like, I'd make sure you were straight.
Yeah, if I have it, I will help you. But you're not gonna use me though. But I will help you though. I'm not gonna let my friend be embarrassed. Because at the end of the day, we all humans. None of us is rich
at all.
None of us is
None
rich,
of us got it like that.
Nobody has it like that. And when I do, y'all will know, or y'all won't know. But
y'all won't know. But I'll be hinting.
Right. You know, a little bit. But nobody has it like that. So what do I look like judging my friend off of the strength of that? This is my friend. And the reason why you feel like you like are a true friend is because you go about things genuinely. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, they don't go into things being genuine. That goes with friendships, relationships, jobs, just life in general. They go about things sneakily and what can I gain? You go about things being yourself, being who you are, and just going from there. Mm-hmm. And that will get you very far, even though it could be not a bad thing, but it could like have you into situations you don't want to be in because of other people's perspectives. Mm-hmm. But that's a good thing. Like you're a genuine fucking guy. Like
I'm a chill guy.
Yeah, like you're a genuine person, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like
there really isn't nothing wrong. And like to the men who might be watching, like it's okay to be in tune with your feelings, and it's okay to cry. Like it's okay to feel. Yes, yeah. In this generation, if you do have feelings and you express it, you're looked at as like being soft.
Yeah.
And it's okay to know how you feel and express that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean? Yes. And that will get you so far. And don't think of it like, oh, like maybe the reaction you got from expressing yourself wasn't what you wanted. But at the end of the day, you expressed yourself for you. You didn't express yourself for that person. You didn't express yourself for the world. You expressed yourself because that's how you felt at the time and you want to get that off your chest. Who gives a fuck what anybody got to say? Mm-hmm. And I feel like with men, it's a problem because they're taught not to do that. They don't want to be seen as weak. And that is where you get fucked up at, because especially if you have someone who really genuinely loves you for you, you need to be able to express yourself.
It's like a learned thing.
Yeah, like me personally, I know I'm not going to express myself to someone who doesn't give a fuck. But if you know they care, just say it, bro. Not just men, but women too. Just say it.
It's okay to be
vulnerable.
How
far that will probably get you?
Okay.
Might find your wife. It's like, no. But
nah, you really do. You really might find your wife.
I don't know. I just like stuff to flow. Like you said, don't force it.
Don't force it. The reason why I feel like healing is so important is because a lot of us carry baggage that is reflected onto the next person that we may encounter.
Right.
And it's not fair to them if you just got out of a relationship or a situationship and looking at them as like your past person that you like you were with.
Yeah.
And so taking that time to yourself is like really important. I feel like people overlook that. People jump from relationship to relationship, but it's like, do you even know who you are?
For real.
You know what I mean? Like, do you know who you are? Do you know what you really want?
Mm-hmm.
Are you on your P's and Q's? Are you doing what you need to do?
Mm-hmm.
What is your day-to-day life looking like?
Yeah.
And so for me, like, personally, like, I don't jump from person to person. Like, I take relationships and meeting someone very serious. Like, if I don't want to be with you, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna be blunt about it, because I'm saving you time and I'm saving me time from hurting you. You know, like, broken people make broken people. My motto is, like, always keeping it real. Like, being real is my number one go-to. So if I keep it real with you, that's ultimately how you just gain respect from me, no matter what the situation was.
You have a respect towards that person, even though y'all may have not worked out. Like, I definitely feel like I would be like, you know what, if somebody was coming to me and be like, I don't want a relationship, or this is what I'm going through, yada, I would respect them. That probably might make me like you more, but aside from that, it's like, it's a respect thing. Like, I respect the fact that you are in tune with yourself enough that you don't have to try to manipulate me or play me into something.
Because respect goes a long way.
Respect goes a long way.
And sometimes, like, people, they don't need to know why you cut them off. Sometimes it's just like, you know what? Everything don't last. And I don't need to explain to you why. That's also, like, a boundary that you should try to work on.
Have boundaries, especially circling back to college. Have boundaries. Have boundaries with your friends. Have boundaries with your niggas. Have boundaries with your work.
Have boundaries with your roommates.
Right. Have boundaries. Because at the end of the day, a person either is going to respect it or not.
You may think you know how a person feels. You can't read nobody's brain.
Yeah.
So if you don't set a boundary, it's kind of like you're setting yourself up to be disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you can't be mad at someone for treating you how you let them. You have to learn that. You let that nigga, and I am a victim of this.
When
you knew this don't sound right.
This ain't working.
This ain't working.
He's
but
a
you
YN.
continue.
He's a YN.
But you continue. So at that point, when you get that perspective to where it's like, oh, this is not right, you have to hold yourself accountable. And you should have set that boundary.
That plays a part in having an idle mind. If you weren't bored, you wouldn't have hit bro up. You wouldn't have had kept it going.
Yeah,
and going.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in this world have ended up catching feelings and being with someone that they never really wanted to be with.
Right.
And I am a victim of that.
How do you navigate your boredom? That's something I had to. Do you navigate your boredom by dealing with something you know you really don't want to deal with? Or do you navigate your boredom by being productive or having a hobby or taking just the time to just understand yourself?
Because I promise you, there's so much things you can do with your time. You can learn how to perfect your photography skills. You can even, like, edit reels. Like, there's so much things you can do. And so when I was a kid, I used to always tell my mom, like, I'm bored. She used to get so mad. And I always wondered why. And as I got older, I understand, because it's so much stuff that you can do with your time.
Right.
That you have to use it, and you have to be productive.
And I feel like that's just an insecurity thing too. Like, why do you feel that you're so bored to the point to where you want to drag something along that you know it's not for you or it's not for them? Like, do you need that validation that bad? Yeah, like you
need attention.
Yeah, like you need attention that bad.
I might.
She's so toxic.
She's so toxic.
But in a healthy way. You have to know when it's like, all right, bro, I'm doing too damn much. And it's okay to be like, you know what? I probably shouldn't have did that because I be doing that shit. But I did it, and you can't go back from that. But you can learn from that. You can go forward with that. That's the point.
You can learn from everything.
Hell yeah.
If you always look at your losses as like, why did this happen to me? Victim blaming. You're not gonna get you're not gonna get far in life,
but you're stuck in the same spot.
But if you look at your losses as like, you know what, I'm glad this happened and I learned something from it, you're always gonna get somewhere and you're gonna always elevate and evolve as a human being.
Right. Take your college losses like that too. Yeah, you might have failed that class.
Boy.
Yeah, you might have not the grade you wanted to get. But what you gonna do about it now? You gonna go into the next thing and have a chip on your shoulder? You gonna go and try your best, or try different ways to get what you want.
Do you feel like you're a butterfly's spark or stability type of person? Okay, for the people that don't know, I'm specifically talking about when you meet somebody that you're just trying to see where things go. So a butterflies is like when you meet someone and you get that feeling in your stomach, like, oh, I might like you.
Yeah.
Spark is keeping the flame like burning, and stability is someone who it's like no matter what, like you can count on them.
I feel like I would say spark.
You're a spark.
Yeah, like I feel like I just need that fire. So now let me stop. But like I just need, cause like butterflies to me, I can't have a crush on someone I don't know. I have to know you. I can find you attractive.
A crush is ultimately someone who
a crush is a lack of information.
A lack of information.
That's what I'm saying. I can't like someone or have a crush on someone that I don't know, because yeah, you're attractive. Yeah, I like how you look, and yeah, I like what I've seen.
Is that not a crush?
But who are you? I don't know. It may be. To me, it's just attraction. Like you're attractive.
Like I just like you.
Yeah, I like how you look.
I like you, but I don't know you.
But who are you? You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like I can't get to that point unless I know who you are. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just me. And maybe I'm getting the words mixed up. But for me,
I feel you.
For me to like you, who are you? Yeah, you're attractive, but what else? You could be a serial killer, but you fine as hell. True. So it's like that's just me personally, like growing. Like when I was younger, that was different. But now that I'm getting older, I have to know you to like you, and you have to give me something where it's like, okay, this dude seems like he pretty cool. I like him.
You like applied pressure.
Hell yeah. Yes, bro.
You like applied pressure.
Yes, bro.
And so when someone's not applying that pressure, it's like, okay,
I will never talk to you again. Yeah, I will never talk to you again.
Because what you can do, I can do for myself.
Exactly. I like somebody that's like, dang, he really did that, or just annoying. Like I don't like to get bored. Once you bore me, or once I like kind of can read. Like one thing about me, I'll talk to a nigga for the first time. I already know what he want to do with me. I read people very, very, very well, and people may not believe me, but half of the time you think you're getting over on me, and I'm already 5 steps ahead of you. So
she is the pimp P. She is pushing P.
No, but for real though, like I'm very observant. I'm very talkative, but I feel like I'm very observant, and I read people. Like what you say to me, I don't take that. I take action and just body language and who you are as a person.
I feel like I observe through communicating.
Yeah.
Like your body language while we're communicating says a lot.
Yeah.
And also how you answer things. If you hesitate, you're lying.
Yeah. You gotta be really, use that discernment. You gotta be really careful with that. But I just like something. Like give me an umph. Like me personally, I can't have no scary ass nigga. If you're scary, bro.
It's like a lack of confidence.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I just need to work on myself, but I've been running into insecure ass niggas.
And they might not necessarily be insecure to like other females, but because you're confident and you know who you are, when you come across them, it's like they actually might lack confidence and not know who they are.
Yeah. You have to say it. Like I'm such a bold person, you know. I'm very bold.
You're bad.
I'm very bold. So if you want something, say it. If you like me, say it. I don't have time for the guessing game. I don't have time for the innuendos. I don't care if you like me or not. If you're not saying it, you're not applying that pressure, then you don't. And that's how it should be. Because say it with your chest, because I'm going to say it with my chest. So say it with your chest, and that comes with a lack of confidence. You're not even confident enough to say it with your chest, regardless of the outcome you might get. And a lot of people block their blessing, bro. Because I be liking motherfucker. I be like, damn, okay. But you're not.
But that also comes back to, if it's for you, nobody can take that away from you.
Right.
And if it's not for you, it's not going to happen.
Right.
And a lot of people know that it's not for them, and they try to force it. And God will remove that person every single time.
Right. And don't get stuck in the knowing, and then you're stuck with like babies and shit. No disrespect. But don't get so stuck to where you're to a point where you can't even go back. Because once you have a baby, it's wraps.
It's over with. I can't even imagine that.
You had a baby with your worst fucking enemy.
Bro, I literally know.
Please. One thing about me, I'ma leave.
So you're quick to let go and not fight for someone?
I have to know that you're fighting for me. This will fight for you if you're fighting for me. But if I don't have no reciprocated effort, you will never hear from me again. And a lot of people don't think that shit. I will literally walk past like I don't know who you are. Like I'll
turn around while I'm talking to a nigga.
About shit. Like I can't change you, but I can change me. You feel what I'm saying? I can change how I go about this. And if I feel like you're not going about this certain way, I'm gonna change how I move.
So I know it's May, so we're 5 months into the year.
Yeah.
And what is the biggest lesson that you're learning right now?
I feel like the biggest lesson I'm learning right now is understanding myself. I know things and I feel things, but I go backwards because of my own emotions or just because of my heart without putting that first. I've gotten to the point where I'm understanding myself and holding myself accountable. I feel like I've always have, but I feel like more so now. Like I'm trusting my first instinct. I have to start doing that because I've been in so many situations where I know.
A lot of grown people have no accountability.
Hell yeah.
Like at all.
At all.
And like that's what I've learned. A lot of people are like okay with not admitting their wrongs, and that will never help them grow.
Yeah. Like
you're just immature.
Yeah.
At that point.
And it's blocking your blessings, bro. Like it's blocking your life. Like,
cause once you don't know accountability, that goes for like your job, your family, your relationships. The older you get, the more it's hard to like break that habit.
What have you learned for this year?
I've learned I just had to learn discipline. I had to learn how to remove myself from like a college life, a college bubble, and being like, even though I want to be outside and I want to have fun, like I'm gonna come back home and lock in. It helped me be financially stable. It helped me be in isolation and be okay with it. It helped me grow in a mature standpoint with my career, with doing a lot of stuff that people don't do my age. I've also learned that it's okay to not talk to people every single day. Talking to someone every single day does not define a friendship.
So don't. We're older,
and like back then I literally used to be on the phone 24/7.
Yeah.
There's only so much time in one day.
Yeah.
And I really learned to like value my time and value what I do with my time. We're only getting older.
Right.
We're not getting younger. And so having that discipline and being able to like do school and work, it was difficult. It was moments where it's like, I wish I wasn't doing this. I feel stuck. I feel like I'm in the matrix. I feel like I'm on the hamster wheel. But if you remove those negative thoughts, it's kind of, and you think positively, it's kind of like, what else would I be doing?
Right.
You know, like, am I going to sit in the house and not do nothing? Or am I just going to work through the struggle and find the light at the end of the tunnel?
So I recently went to my brother's graduation, and they had a speaker. I don't know his name, but he was speaking facts. He was talking about life is hard. He said communicating is hard. Not communicating is hard. Pick your hard.
Pick your hard.
He said getting up going to work is hard. Not getting up going to work is hard. Pick your hard. Applying yourself is hard. Not applying yourself is hard. Pick your hard. Life is not easy, bro. It's not. But do you want to go through it not applying yourself and doing what you're supposed to do and what you know to do because it's hard? Either way, it's going to be hard because it's going to be hard to pay them damn bills.
It's going to be hard. But trying to apply yourself again is going to be even harder.
Right.
Because it's like you backtrack 20 steps.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I feel like for me, 2 days of not doing something like the gym, I'm gonna put the gym as an example. Not going to the gym for 2 days is a habit that can grow into like not going for 3 days or not going for 4 days.
Right.
So learning when it's like, am I in a slump right now, and still being disciplined enough to like go and clock in, because you're not gonna. We have highs and lows as humans. We're never gonna be high all the time. Sometimes it's like you could be high for a whole week, but then there's a whole week where you're at your low.
Yeah.
how do I get through that?
Right.
Because motivation can only go so far.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in your head and you're unmotivated, it's like kind of just have to tell yourself, even though I'm feeling this way, I know what I have to do.
Right.
And I know that I may feel better after I do this.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's also important. Pick your heart.
Right. Pick your heart, bro. Pick it. Let me stop. Pick your.
Now let's do a motivational speech. Are you gonna sit on your ass and not do shit? Are you gonna get up?
This TV?
Right. You over there eating them Lay's potato chips, but you didn't get up and can go to the gym today.
Get the fuck up.
Get your ass up.
Sorry,
Your mama got up today,
right.
but you still on the bed.
You stayed on the bed. Have you even washed your ass today?
Are you bed rotting?
Have you brushed your teeth? So do you want to go through life just being a slump and just not doing what you want to do and just being depressed? And of course, like you said, highs and lows.
And it's all a mindset thing. Because if you sit in that depressive state, you're not allowing yourself to overcome that.
Yeah. And it's about what you consume too. If you listen to Raw Wave every day. So let me stop.
Don't do ride.
I'm on raw ass.
It depends on how you listen to music.
Right. But if you're already in that depressive state
and you listen to sad music
all the time,
you're not helping.
You're not helping yourself. Because me personally, I can listen to like music and just enjoy it for music. But if you are already in a depressive state and that's all you listen to, then that music is frequency. Like music is energy. So what do you think? What do you think you're putting into your ears and going up to your brain? Like
also what you watch is important as well.
Yeah.
Because
like
it's a learning tool. Honestly, I hope this podcast can be great takeaways, great motivation, natural, authentic advice.
Yeah. And understand we are not perfect. This is learn lesson. Thank God for learning. Just understand that, like, bro, we all in this life together, man. We all live and we all have our own stories, we all have our own trauma, our own background, our own missions, our own goals.
But it's about how do you navigate through all that.
How do you navigate through all that? And stop comparing. Nobody is you, and you can stand on that. And how you carry yourself in these spaces is how you get the understanding of you. And how you carry yourself when you're alone is how you get the understanding of you. We are souls. We are soul. We are energy.
It's about what you left here on this earth.
Yeah, like none of this shit matter. Like dead ass don't. Like just continue to be you, be genuine, do what you want to do.
Find your purposes. I feel like some people have multiple purposes in this life.
Yeah.
And so like find that.
Do something. And try to find some hobbies that are positive. Not drinking and smoking.
That are not temporary fun.
Yeah. And just try to find something like gym, yoga.
The gym is so good for you.
I love the gym.
So good. Like we're supposed to move our bodies.
Yeah.
I know for my people that work a 9 to 5, it's hard to find the time. Even a little stretch.
A little stretch or a little walk. Something. You gotta move your body, bro.
And you have to stay hydrated.
For real. I need some water right now.
But nah, we really hope y'all appreciated this episode. I'm so happy we could do it in person this time.
Right.
You love my Cece.
Nah, for real though. This swing right here, all the above. But I hope y'all enjoyed. You know, they coming for us.
Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Thumbs up. And this is only the beginning.
Only the beginning. And we're never gonna rush the journey.
Hell yeah.
We hope y'all stay tuned. For real. Like we mean that. Like really tap the fuck in.
Yeah. How many subscribers we got?
I remember when it was like 1.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro.
Like motivational.
Like yeah.
You are what you watch.
Right.
So water that plant.
That's why like I love being on TikTok. That's why I don't like being on. I post on Instagram because I feel like I look good, and I go on people's stories. I may like, comment, but I don't think you can really shape your Instagram like TikTok. Unless I'm just following the wrong people. But I feel like Instagram is more of like a community thing. Like people I know. And then you got the celebrities. But more so people you know. People you go to school with. You know?
So we at 15 subscribers.
So I'm going to need all 15 of y'all.
To tap in.
And
let y'all friends know to tune into our videos.
Yeah.
And like, to the people that know me, like, I love y'all because y'all have showed me love. Even today, I was talking to a friend and he was telling me about like, oh, I seen your podcast and keep it going, and that really motivates me.
Yeah.
Because it's not about how many people are watching, it's about the little things for me.
Right.
And so I ain't really chasing fame. I'm just trying to like be real.
Right. We both have a certain understanding of ourselves and an understanding of what we say. We just want to put that out to the world, to whoever accepts it. And the same thing, like the people that told me, you know who you is. Person I just talked to, he was like, oh, I seen the pod. Like, I fuck with y'all, like, y'all my dogs, and my family too that's been supporting, like, anybody, her peoples too, yeah.
Like, definitely want to get like some guests on here.
Yeah.
But we kind of want y'all to get a better understanding of us and our perspectives. And I feel like they correlate very well.
Yeah.
So
like, me and Maya are different, but we're a lot alike. And that's the good thing.
In a good way. We both help each other grow.
Right.
Even these podcasts be helping me.
Not hearing different perspective, I appreciate it. I'm like, dang, I never really thought like that. And I'm pretty sure Maya can say the same. Like, that's what this is about. And people,
what it's about.
People may not have the same perspective as we do. You feel what I'm saying? And it's about that too. So.
And I'm still open-minded to learning about, like, always be open-minded. Don't be closed-minded. You don't learn nothing.
Yep, you're gonna be in the same spot.
As you can see, y'all can see, like, we're just growing.
Yeah.
Every day. We're trying to be consistent. But, like, we appreciate y'all. The 15 of y'all, we love y'all.
We appreciate y'all, for sure.
But this is definitely just the beginning. Our first video was posted a month ago. And I feel like I'm just seeing the growth every single time we post.
Yes, every single time we post, bro.
Love y'all.
Love.